get started with the main topic of this video, definitely go check out Lux today, where you can buy some really cool and nicely built watches, shoes, and shades. Of course, if you go on the website and order something and use the slimshaynee coupon code, you'll be able to get 20% off, and as you can see, I got around $20 off. So anyways, let's get on to the main topic of the video. Yo guys, what is up? This is slimshaynee Graphics here to bring you back another video on how to record your retro consoles in 1080p basically, or just record them in general. So the first two things that you're going to need, or the only two things I mean that you're going to need, is the HD video capture, or any capture card that records in HDMI that has an input and output, of course, and make sure you have a USB stick or USB drive. Anything works like that. And make sure you have the AV to HDMI converter, which I have a video in the description below for you guys to see. So I'm just showing you guys the I/O on the HD video capture right here, and here is the AV to HDMI, which I'll show you guys that as well. Make sure the input is AV, and of course the output is HDMI. Like I said, I have this a video in the description showing you guys this device right here and me using it for the N64. So as you can see right here, you can bring it to 720p or 1080p. Bring it to, leave it at 1080p because you're going to be recording gameplay in 1080p, which is what my capture card does. So that's the ports on there for the AV, which is the video, left and right audio basically. To record the gameplay, of course, I'm going to be using the TV plug and play console. It's very easy to set up and everything, so that's why I'm going to be showing you guys this right here. I'm going to be using a different plug and play console, not this one that you see right here, because it was kind of broken, messing up. I'm just going to show you guys right here the setup process. So what you're going to need to connect, if you're using the plug and play console like I am right here, it's almost the same thing for every other console that has AV cables basically, but you're going to connect the left audio and the video cable basically, because that's what the plug and play consoles use, just those two. So you just plug those two in. Keep that 1080p like I am right here. Definitely make sure to plug in the USB power and the power source for your capture card and for the AV to HDMI converters and all that good stuff. So definitely make sure you also pick up a couple foot HDMI cable right here to connect from the AV to HDMI to the HDMI capture card basically. You can hook these up right next to each other. You don't need any 10-foot, 10-foot HDMI cable or anything. It's just fine on how it is with a 3-foot cable like I got right here. When you're connecting the AV to HDMI to the capture card, plug it into the input port on the capture card right here, because you're trying to record the gameplay from the console slash the AV to HDMI converter. So that's what you're trying to record, so plug it into the input. And of course the output should be going to the TV because you want to output the gameplay, of course. So you do that by plugging the output port into the input on your TV basically. And such as what you see right here, everything should be pretty good to go when you have the power connected and the HDMI cables connected together through the AV to HDMI to the capture card, and you should be pretty good to go. Just make sure you plug in your USB stick slash USB hard drive into the USB port on your capture card, and you should be good to go from there. All you got to do is turn on your console, make sure your gameplay is on screen, and you can click that red button and you should be good to go. So other than that, that's all I really got to say. That's all you really need to do in order to actually connect this to your TV and record it. Easy as that, and of course you could transfer files very easily afterwards. So I'm going to let the gameplay speak for itself right here. Feel free to watch it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So have a good one, and this is slimshaynee Graphics out, and peace.